Get out of my chair.
Ahoy, my hatchlings, and welcome to another episode of Timecraft. So, unfortunately, it's about 18 hours now before I have to upload my video, and almost all of my footage from Wednesday has been corrupted. So, we're going to be standing over here on this little floating island that we've made in the Sky Cities district because I've done a lot of work and I don't want to reveal it in my actual section. But we did go ahead and make this fun little island on stream a couple days ago, and that was a lot of fun. But first, I had a dream, and in that dream, I need to meet up with a strange brown-haired, brown-clothed human native to this world to meet with Io. Oh, there's a human.
There's a non-human.
Hello, human. Are you one of the strange
Hello.
plants?
Reptilian? I want to say reptilian.
Yes. I saw you in a dream, I think. You look familiar. The
You
voices,
did now.
they told me to go to you.
That is odd. I've had a dream recently, and that's why I was off in this direction. Sorry, I've had a rough week. Well, I've had a dream about what looked to be a dragon?
That was who spoke to me. The god.
The god.
Io.
Oh. Well, I don't suppose you'd want to tag along with me. I think I know where that location was.
That sounds agreeable. We need to find him.
I see. You too are a person of culture.
I'm
You'd
not
be
a person.
surprised how barbaric the people in this land are.
When I came to the last land, the first thing someone did was try to eat me.
Really?
Yeah,
The first thing any other human did, as far as I can recall at least, was directly crash into my house.
Ah.
Terminal velocity and everything. Everything on fire.
That's not brilliant. That's not brilliant.
Not at all. It was not very splendid. Well, it seems that my memory has served me.
It is him! Io.
I am not familiar, but this is exactly how my dream looked.
Go forth. Rebuild your people. Rebuild the kingdom of the Varanids. This will be their salvation. Go forth, and do not fail. So we met with Io, and we can rebuild our people, the city of Salvator. And I will be its queen, Queen Splashes, which is why I'm wearing this new skin here. A lovely outfit. But we can finally go ahead and start actually building up our base. So let's jump into our second Hyperspeed build mode of this season. And end of Hyperspeed build mode, and we now have ourselves our very first bit of terraforming done this season, and we are going to be doing so much more. Now, you might have noticed in that time lapse that I was a bit of a derp, as I am normally. This is to be expected, but I accidentally left on chat. So sorry about that. But we have finished this island, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Now, I've gone ahead and I've planted a bunch of crops here, and hopefully these things will eventually grow. This stuff isn't for food, it's mostly just to make stuff look pretty, but I am really quite happy with how this turned out. I was a little worried at first, if I'm honest. I was Okay, I was a lot worried. There were quite a few points that I was very worried about it, but it's come out really nice. And we have this nice archway here, and this is sort of all integrated into the mountain now. It certainly looks a lot different than it did from when we started. Now, we're not going to build the lighthouse today, but we do still have quite a bit more stuff that I want to do with with this island before we're fully done with it today. So we've also gone ahead and we've sprinkled in some staircases and some slabs here and there, especially slabs on the top to try and make sure, or the top of blocks to make sure mobs can't spawn there. But I'm really quite happy with this thing, and I think it's really, really cute. I think eventually I want to go ahead and stick myself a little dock here. I suppose I can plug this guy up now too. I don't need this hole anymore. Uh, and we just have this nice pathway going all the way up around, and that'll eventually go into our starter base, which we are now finally going to be able to build now that we finally have the land for it. Okay. But once I go to sleep, we need to get some lighting for this thing. So we're going to run over into the shopping district and get some goodies for ourselves. So, just in case you don't know about this, this is a really great way to hide lighting. Is with these path blocks here, you can stick a light block underneath it, and it's really, really hard to see through it. So, like if I come under here and I pop this guy here, now this is farmland, it's not a path block, but it does still function the same. It is something that you really barely can see, and there's a gap there I need to plug. But it's a great way to put a lot of hidden lighting into your builds, especially when you have these sort of shallow slopes here with paths. It's probably one of my favorite tricks to use. But with that, let's go ahead and cover this all, or really light up this path and light up this whole area, and then we can come back when it's done. Okay, and we are back in the future, and we have gone ahead and covered this area with some hidden lighting. Now, we had to go over to Sox's sheep and turn them gray, which means they're currently not representing any sort of team. It's just really the team that was saying that I needed some light gray concrete for some hidden, or light gray carpet for some hidden lighting. But we now have hidden lighting all over here, as well as lighting going up over the top here. And I actually like these little bits of carpet here. They add a bit of texture to stuff going on. Only problem is you obviously can't put them on half blocks, but they still add a nice bit of texture, make it look like there's some variation in the ground here. I think I'm just gonna stick with the two there for now, if that's okay. So I'm pretty happy with this, as well as we've gone ahead and hidden a whole bunch of glowstone along this path here. I might see if... Oh. Sir? Hello. What are you doing in my boat? What do you see? Okay. Strange men stealing my boats. Very annoying. I might see if I can't find a program or some sort of resource pack that will automatically highlight areas that can be spawned and not spawned, like you have in some of the mod packs, which was one of my favorite features. If I can have something like that, that would be brilliant, because that will make my life so much easier, honestly, trying to actually mod-proof things. But I am really, really happy with how this has turned out. So with that, let's go ahead and meet up with Death Dealer and Rustic Dragon.
Okay. Well, you're finally here. Go ahead, take a seat, take a seat. So, do you know why I gathered you here today?
Because Mimic yelled at us?
No, wait, no. I gathered you here because I have a very interesting business opportunity. I feel so small talking to you. I'm just gonna... Alright. Everything's going fine. I'll stand on the table. So, I have a very interesting business opportunity. I have been studying both of you, and Splashes
creepy.
didn't need that much. It's not creepy. It's Splashes didn't need that much studying because we made that gold farm. It's just absolutely fantastic. And Death, I've seen you actually made a iron farm, which is fairly efficient if I must believe the stock in your shop. So I realized us three are probably the most competent people on this server, at least as it goes to technical stuff and business. I mean, there's there's no doubt about that. So I thought, how about we three will start a company?
What sort of company?
Exactly. What sort of company? I was thinking about an industry company. We would create stuff, we would create builds, we would create profits. Now I know this is a big step. This is a big and difficult step. It's not something you can easily just accept within a couple of seconds. Um, However,
Sure, I
I
can.
have I have written a I'm totally not doing it now. I have written a bit of a report to why I think this would be beneficial. So I'm gonna go ahead and Death, if you would read that out loud, please.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think it totally captures our main concerns and
Please, I need friends.
I really do. So this is going to be the actual. Yeah, thank you very much. This is going
Oh.
to be the actual business proposal. This is not a I am the boss and you are employees type of stuff. This is a 3 equal shares of the company. So I'm just going to give this to you. Oh, both of them actually went into the same pile. If you can.
Oh, I'm not allowed to have any.
No, there you go. This would mean all 3 of us would have 33% of the company, including income.
That sounds good.
That sounds very
I like that.
And by our powers
No.
combined, we can crush the bearded Canadians.
Exactly. So the bearded
Yes.
Canadians, yeah, they're no good. The products aren't quality, and
They're evil.
I've
They're pure
yeah,
evil
they're
too.
evil. So I've let someone run the numbers, and I figured out that we are most definitely going to be beating them on a financial front. So
Yay.
I'm going to just I'm going to pass this on because what happened just then. I'm going to pass this on. This would be the contract. It's a fairly straightforward contract. You would have to remove one of the lines and just put your username in there.
Okay, so underscore. I should probably read this before I sign it.
It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing there's nothing non-beneficial in there for any party.
Title Buccaneer of Administration.
There's
For the chicken
what chicken?
on page 3.
There's no chicken on page 3.
Yes, there is. It said Clucky the Buccaneer.
Yeah, the Buccaneer of Administration. Yeah.
It's a chicken.
Well, I mean, if you want to, if like black on white, yeah, he's a chicken, but he's a really good employee. That's more of the deal here. So let me just. Now, let me just sign this. And I'm not sure. You can duplicate books, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Awesome.
Okay,
In that
cool.
case, all 3 of us now have a contract. There we go. And but didn't do it again.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Which means now we are officially in business together. I'm very happy about this. Now, you
Huzzah.
might be wondering about our Buccaneer of Administration. I think it'll be best just to check out what he's doing right now. I believe he's in office, so I believe yeah there he is. And clicky,
Okay.
no eggs on the workplace. So he's been running numbers and he's been doing a fairly good job so far. If I'm going to be honest. No. No.
It looks so tasty.
He
I
does
know,
look
I know.
delicious.
So if you've read the contract, you probably see that possible profits shall be divided evenly and accordingly to ownership. And it also says that Clucky has alternative payments. Does anybody care to guess what his alternative payments would be?
Seed.
See, that's what I think as well. No, he insisted that he will be paid in cooked chicken, which I believe is.
Aren't
It's
we
a bit
supposed to be
weird.
the good guys?
We are the good guys. Chuck.
Are we the baddies?
We're not the baddies. He just.
He's the
I-
baddie.
I think he's just don't listen, Clucky. I think he's a bit damaged, but I mean, it's actually weird. I thought Death would instantly recognize him because Death, this used to be one of your former employees.
Wait, I've never. Oh, okay. Right, I see. You steal from me.
I did not steal a chicken from your chicken farm just before I made this joke.
I see how it.
Anyways, I'm very happy to be in
There's a
contract with
creeper
all
in-
of you.
There's a creeper in here.
Yeah,
Why is this
that
person
is,
creeping on our
that is-
meeting?
That is Chucky's. That's Clucky's supervisor. Oh, well,
Not anymore.
yeah. That's
Personally,
dead now.
I feel like we
That's,
shouldn't have people creeping on our meetings. I feel like that's not appropriate.
it isn't. This is a very temporary spot. I mean, it's this is the only decoration right now. So we would definitely have to have a more suitable office building for this. Yes.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, we should
Mm-hmm.
we should probably find a new place. There's a taiga biome or a taiga island in the north between the
Yes.
3 of the districts that's unclaimed. We could build ourselves a headquarters there.
I feel like that is a brilliant plan.
I
I'm in.
like that idea.
Yes.
I'm in.
Oh, good. Then, if there is anybody who would like to add anything to this meeting, any important information? No.
Is Clucky
Uh,
taking the minutes?
I think he. I think he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hope he's writing all this down.
Yeah. If you look at his hands, he's is that
He's,
working hard or hardly working?
he's certainly flapping away.
Yeah, he's very busy. He's very busy. I presume. All right. Well, in that case, I think we can end the meeting right here.
So
Death,
meeting,
don't be so creepy with my chicken.
meeting adjourned then.
Meeting adjourned. Very well.
So the 3 of us have united as the captains of industry, and I think this will be really fun, and we'll be unified by our common goal of really industrializing things, maybe a little bit too fast, but this should be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be really awesome. But with that, Ivan Splashes. Most of this episode has been live recorded on Twitch, so there will be a link in the description to my stream in case you want to check that out, as well as a link to my Twitter if you have any questions or comments about this episode and want to reach out to me. Also, if you're interested in talking to a bunch of the travelers here, there will be a link to the Discord in the description. But with that, Ivan Splashes, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!